Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. This is such an exciting press conference, and we have our tailgating celebration here at Peña Eye Institute. You know that we have some really exciting announcements to make for this year's McAllen Holiday Parade, presented by HEB and powered by Bert Ogden Auto Group. My name is Xochitl Mora. I am the Director of Communications for the City of McAllen and a super Dallas Cowboys fan, in case you hadn't figured that out. So we are super thrilled with everything that we have on tap for you today. So before we get started, let me welcome our special guest here with us today, starting with the Honorable Tony Aguirre, Commissioner, District 1. From the City of McAllen, our City Manager, Mr. Roy Rodriguez. Our Assistant City Manager, Mr. Joe Vera. Our City Secretary, Ms. Perla Lara. From the McAllen International Airport, Ms. Elizabeth Suarez and Mr. Jeremy Santos-Coy, who are also sponsors of the McAllen Holiday Parade. From the Great Parks and Recreation Department for the City of McAllen, Mr. Denny Moline and all of his staff for this wonderful setup and everything they do for our community every day throughout McAllen. The great Office of Communication staff for keeping everyone informed on the City of McAllen. Our Retail and Business Development Director, Ms. Rebecca Olaguibel. And our great partners at McAllen ISD, our Superintendent, Dr. Jane Gonzalez. Doing double duty as School Board President and representing Commissioner Precinct 4, El Torres, Mr. Tony Corina, and everyone. And he is a Steelers fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can. Yeah. We're gonna. Yeah. Yeah. With our Parks Advisory Board here with us today, we have Mr. Donato Medina Jr. and Mr. Eric Sanchez. And of course, our great hosts for us today at Peña Eye Institute, Dr. Raul Peña, Ms. Susie Riddle, and of course the great staff here at Peña Eye Institute. Thank you so much for your sponsorship of the McAllen Holiday Parade, and of course for allowing us to turn your parking lot into a tailgate celebration here. We also have from Doña Lula, Ms. Cindy Garza. And all of our great media partners here with us today, including everyone from Nexstar Media, Robin Lillard, Nick Barrera, and Murphy Jeffries. Thank you so much. From Revista Expresión, Roman Pedraza. From Univision, Alondro de Hoyos. My good friend from iHeartRadio, Wild 104, Mr. Jay-Z. And my great friends from Radio United, Matt Servier, and my good friend Mando San Roman. And one day I will get that Super Tejano question. So what are we talking about today? We have some pretty great announcement today, and to start off, I'd like to bring up our City Manager, Mr. Roy Rodriguez.
Let me turn this off, because I know a City Commissioner will be calling me here in a minute. Sorry. Good morning. Wow, there's a lot of important people here. That was a long list, and because there's a lot of important people, we may have missed one or two. I want to recognize Marco Tobias, our Director of 311. Marco, thank you for being here. He's always getting information to all the important people. That's our citizens. So good morning. What a great day. You know, it was a big dream of mine as a kid. Oh, sorry, Dr. Raul. In my younger years, to be talking about the Cowboys, but to be next to Raul Peña, no, hombre. Woo! Maybe I'll get a free surgery or something. It's indeed an amazing day here in McAllen. I always enjoy our McAllen Holiday Parade press conferences here at the Peña Eye Institute with Dr. Peña. They are always so much fun, and you know, we always have something amazing to announce here in this great facility. Thank you, Dr. Peña, again, for hosting us and allowing us to turn your parking lot into a true blue tailgating celebration. Thanks to our friends, the Borracho Tailgaters, Sarabot. We know we'll have some food and some great fans over there. Thank you. So thank you to everyone for being here today. We first introduced the appearance of the Dallas Cowboys in our parade back in 2016. We very quickly realized what an amazing thing we were doing when we saw the crowds not only coming to our parade, but the enthusiasm throughout the community. Everyone turned into wearing Cowboys shirts. I remember one of my commissioners said, "Hey, I can't find a shirt to buy for the parade." That's a true story. It was a really phenomenon that was going on here in McAllen. For the past 5 years, the Cowboys schedule has lent itself to allowing us to have current players join us at the best parade in the world. Best parade in Texas 5 years in a row. However, for old school fans like me, the Dallas Cowboys legends that we remember, the players who are in the Super Bowl champion teams, which it's going to happen, no Steelers around here, they get us just as excited as for the new players. And while this year's Cowboys schedule doesn't allow for the current players to be here, we still have some legendary stars who will be here in McAllen to shine bright and to be a part of the largest illuminated holiday and helium parade in Texas. Our love of the Dallas Cowboys runs deep. For generations, we have cheered them, starting with the legendary Doomsday defense from the 70s. And on December the 3rd, we welcome fans from Texas and beyond to join us to cheer on their favorite Dallas Cowboys legends with the best fans in Texas right here in McAllen in the Rio Grande Valley. This year, when Santa returns to his winter home away from home, which of course is the official South Pole of Texas, we will see that indeed this is Cowboys country. Our first Dallas Cowboys legend will be the Kitchen himself, Nate Newton. Awesome. In 1986, Newton signed as a free agent with the Dallas Cowboys, and when Jimmy Johnson became the Cowboys coach, he moved him to the start right tackle position and later was moved back to the left guard in order for the team to have the best player combination possible on the offensive line. In fact, he was part of some of the best offensive lines to play in NFL history, known as the Great Wall of Dallas. Newton was a 6-time Pro Bowler. His ability to protect quarterback Troy Aikman and to run block for running back Emmitt Smith helped the Cowboys win 3 Super Bowls in 1992, 1993, and 1995. He was one of the best guards in the NFL for over a decade. He was a very powerful player and was known for some great confrontations against players, including the Steelers. Despite playing in the trenches, Newton was one of the most colorful players in Cowboys history. He was nicknamed the Kitchen because he was bigger than William the Refrigerator Perry of Chicago Bears back in that day. So make plans to attend this year's McAllen Holiday Parade, presented by HEB and powered by Bert Ogden Auto Group, so that you can see your favorite Dallas Cowboys legends up close and personal. I want to thank our sponsors and media partners, every single one of you, for believing in the city of McAllen, especially for your support of this beautiful, amazing parade that brings Christmas joy to bring down celebrities and others to our great city of McAllen and the Rio Grande Valley. Thank you so much for being here.
There you go, the Kitchen himself, Nate Newton, one of our Dallas Cowboys legendary stars who will be part of this year's McAllen Holiday Parade presented by HEB. We still have more announcements. To tell us who else is coming to the parade, I'd like to bring up the Honorable Tony Aguirre, Commissioner District 1.
Well, they have a few things for me to read, but I will tell you this. Yes, it's a thrill to get a picture with Raulito Peña, but where's Rowdy? I wanted a picture with Rowdy. Okay? And he's on his way. Bueno, está bueno. I'll wait for him. But it's I've been blessed. Linda and I have been blessed to know Susan and Raul for close to 40 years, I think, in the days of Rio Grande City. Yeah. And we went to many dances together. We shared a lot of good times together. I will tell you that the Peña family is just a great, great family. Very giving, very good. Their employees, staff, are family. Just like, we at the city of McAllen, without all our family in our city, family doing everything, it's impossible to do and bring to this beautiful city what it does on a continuous basis, and especially for this Christmas parade. This Christmas parade is unbelievable. I've been blessed to be on the stage or on the floats a few times, and to see the kids, 250,000 people there, half of them are kids, and their eyes are so wide open and just having a great time, all free. They love it. They really, really, really love it. And if you have not taken your kids, your grandkids, your great-grandkids to this event, you need to, because it's for them. And it's just a great, great time. We're blessed with also having celebrities coming in, and many of them, a few that we're talking about today, is the Cowboy Nation, the Cowboys coming in. Again, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So let me read what I'm supposed to read here and get a few things, and then we'll talk. But McAllen, this whole area, this community is blessed. It's blessed because it's growing, and it needs to grow in a good, controlled, great way, and have activities so that our kids say, hey, let's stay here. There's no mas leaving. Stay here. Or if you've gone, come back to this area, because this area is a great place to live now. I love watching Nate Newton and the offensive line block for Emmitt Smith. Remember that, man? There were gaping holes, and Emmitt Smith would just run through them. We will make a great addition to the growing list of legendary Dallas Cowboys stars who appear in the McAllen Holiday Parade, presented by HEB and powered by Bert Ogden Auto Group. Before I continue with the announcement of our next legendary player, again I want to say that Raul Peña and the Peña Eye Institute and all of their beautiful family and employees have been big, big sponsors for us all here and through the years, and it's very, very important. And it's because of sponsors like Peña Eye Institute and Raulito that we're allowed to have this great time. The teamwork and professionalism, the imagination of plan to organize and host our parades, this press conference tonight we're having great, and tomorrow and the next day we're having Fiesta de Palmas at the convention center area, and it is going to be a great, great event tonight. All of these activities take place because in our community that sets McAllen apart. As the largest single day attended event in the Rio Grande Valley, the McAllen Holiday Parade is the absolute standard by which other events aspire to be. Keep up the good work, because it's showing, it really is. Now, our next legend is no stranger to McAllen, and in fact, this will be his 5th appearance. He loves coming to McAllen. He loves coming to this beautiful area, Rio Grande Valley. But so he's going to be here. Our next Dallas Cowboy legend is Tony the Thrill Hill. Tony Hill was selected by the Dallas Cowboys in the third round of the 1977 National Football League draft. I graduated high school in '75, okay? So I can tell you I knew Thrill Hill. He started his career as a punt returner and backup wide receiver, first year, winning a championship ring with the Dallas Cowboys when they defeated the Denver Broncos 27-10 in Super Bowl 12. I don't even remember what Super Bowl we're in this year. The following season he became a starting wide receiver and helped the team to their second consecutive Super Bowl appearance. Known for his quick speed and big playability, Coach Tom Landry called him our home run hitter. I've never seen a guy who could adjust to a ball in midair like Tony. He's very explosive player, the type who can turn a short play into a big play in a hurry because he was had excellent running ability and speed. In 1979, Drew Pearson, along with Tony Dorsett, helped the Cowboys become the first team in NFL history to have two 100-yard wide receivers and a 100-yard running back, a 1,000-yard running back, when he recorded 60 receptions and had 1,062 yards and 10 touchdowns. What a combination that was. Drew Pearson and Tony Hill were incredible. If you were fans of football, you knew the Cowboys' great wide receivers. Pearson and Hill also became the first receiver tandem in Cowboy history to record 1,000-yard receiving seasons in the same year. He eventually became one of the top receivers in the NFL from 1978 to 1985 and was dubbed the Thrill and Dial 80 because he had Dial 80 was big too because of his explosiveness and ability to make big plays. And finally, in case you didn't know, Tony works today in the city of Allen, Texas, in the Parks and Recreation Department as the resource manager. So you see, folks, the city of Allen has Super Bowl champions working for them, and the city of McAllen is a whole team. And incidentally, he really does love coming to South Texas. He's here, he loves it out here, so maybe one day we can bring him over to McAllen, so he can have the rest of his time. I will tell you that there will be tickets on sale for some of the events, but a lot of it is free, and please try to make it that day. It'll be a good time. Again, thank you for being here. Thanks for Raul and the Peña family and the Peña family staff, and of course our cooking team later. Thank you for everything and everybody being here.
Thank you, Commissioner. So legendary Dallas Cowboy Tony Hill, he does absolutely love coming to McAllen, and he's so thrilled to be part of the McAllen Holiday Parade presented by HEB and because of the joy it brings to our community, especially our children. So we're not done yet, though. We have plenty more to announce. So to tell us what else is on tap, I'd like to bring up our next guest. Before I do that, thank you, Commissioner Sebi Haddad, for joining us earlier this morning. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support of the McAllen Holiday Parade. Let's bring up Dr. Peña to tell us all the fun that is still happening at the McAllen Holiday Parade festivities.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Well, thank you, and welcome everybody to the Peña Eye Institute. It's a pleasure and an honor to be here. I always knew that we wanted to come back to where I was born, a while ago. And I tell everybody I was born at City Hall in McAllen. It used to be McAllen General back then, so now it's City Hall. So, but well, welcome everybody, and it's a fantastic to have you and host you here for this announcement. We're going to have some more Dallas Cowboy celebrities coming down to McAllen. It's always nice to bring a little part of the Dallas Cowboys to the Valley for those people that maybe can't be going over to Dallas every just whenever they want. So I can't believe it. This is the 9th annual McAllen Holiday Parade, and it's amazing. It's just been growing. Time flies when you're having fun. I tell everybody don't blink or you'll miss it. But then if you don't do that, then you'll get dry eye syndrome, and then you have to come and see me. So let's not do that. Go ahead and blink. All right. And I told my story is a lot of you know it. It's like I was 6 years old and I wanted to be a doctor. I was 9 years old. I wanted to be a doctor for the Dallas Cowboys, and I'm pretty stubborn. So here I am, doing the interLASIK on 13 NFL players and about 20-something of their family members. We get to know them and everything, but their eyes are the same as ours. But my MVPs are my kids when I did their interLASIK here at the Peña Eye Institute. So and again, like everybody in the city of McAllen, it holds a very special place in our hearts, the Peña family, because we've lived here, we grew up here, and we want to make sure that we can make McAllen a positive place to live, a great place to live, and everybody here in the city and the government that we have is doing a fantastic job to make sure that we can do that. Now, what our part is, we have we have an arrangement with the Dallas Cowboys, and yes, we are the Valley's official interLASIK surgeon for the Dallas Cowboys, and that makes us a great part. When Joe Vera told me about the holiday parade, of course we wanted to be a part of it and be part of this wonderful parade. So our part in the McAllen holiday parade is bringing down some people. I don't know who's first, so we're gonna. I don't know if you're gonna. Okay, the first one is gonna be Rowdy, the mascot for the Dallas Cowboys. He's very rowdy, obviously. That's his name. We're also gonna bring down the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders for the meet and greet and all that, to take pictures and everything like that. And also, it's the Hall of Fame Museum, where they have the replicas of the Lombardi trophies, the Super Bowl trophies, the 5 Super Bowl trophies. Tony, in every 12 or 13 years, the Cowboys win a Super Bowl in their existence, and every 15 years or so that the Pittsburgh Aluminums win one. Anyway, so there you go. There you go. So anyway, I wanna welcome everybody again. We tried to help, and there was very kind words from Tony and everything. We grew up here, and we knew we wanted to come back here and make McAllen our place to live and grow up and raise our family and raise our kids. And it's just a wonderful place to live. But obviously you guys know that because you're in it, you're living in it. So anyway, again, thank you very much for showing up. And we're gonna keep on going with a celebration of the of the McAllen Holiday Parade. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Peña. Thank you so much. What a thrill. Rowdy, he's an incredible mascot, and of course, the world famous Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. When I'm standing next to him, I'll point myself out so you don't get confused, okay? The Hall of Fame Museum, it is like church for those of us who are true Dallas Cowboys fans. So if you haven't walked through it, it is amazing. So it's going to be just a wonderful, wonderful celebration for this year. And of course, none of it would be possible without our sponsors and media partners. And to tell us a little bit more about that relationship and our partnership with everyone who believes in the McAllen Holiday Parade, I'd like to bring up our Assistant City Manager and Executive Producer for the McAllen Holiday Parade, Mr. Joe Vera.
Thank you, Xochitl. Certainly want to thank Dr. Peña, Commissioner both commissioners that are here today, Roy, and all of you for being here. We are 43 days away from the McAllen Holiday Parade presented by HEB, the largest illuminated holiday and helium balloon parade in Texas. City of McAllen offers residents and visitors a magical parade, an ultimate world-class experience by producing the largest illuminated holiday and helium balloon parade in Texas, with some 1.7 million spectators over the last 8.5 years is what we've had at the parade. Over 20 million viewers online and across 33 of the largest Hispanic markets in the United States last year. The McAllen Holiday Parade is truly at the pinnacle of parades, going from new to startup to the top Grand Pinnacle Award winning parade this year through the International Festival and Events Association. This world-class experience has truly become the premier Texas and national parade in only a few short years. And of course, none of this would have been possible without the support of our leadership team, our mayor, our commissioners, and our sponsors and media partners, our staff and everybody that works at this. You've often heard me speak about how what differentiates McAllen from other cities in Texas and across the Rio Grande Valley and across the world is the quality events that we produce. We produce quality events, and we always are looking at elevating our events and making them better. And it's something that's what I call the McAllen brand. It's what is expected. It's what we deliver. And so, in addition to having quality events in McAllen, we also have outstanding and quality sponsors and partners that support us in all that we do. And if it wasn't for these sponsors and partners, we wouldn't be able to make this happen. I'd like to recognize our presenting sponsor, which is HEB. The McAllen Holiday Parade is presented by HEB, and of course, it's powered by Bert Ogden Auto Group, who have been with us from year one, supporting our parade. All of our floats are pulled, powered by Bert Ogden vehicles, and we certainly appreciate that support. The South Texas airport of the Dallas Cowboys, the McAllen International Airport, is also a key partner of ours, and so we certainly want to thank them, and we're certainly proud of that partnership that we now have with the Dallas Cowboys. And we will have more Cowboy announcements. We probably have a press conference a week from now on, up to Parade Day. And so we will be announcing more of the players that we're going to have here. The South Padre Island CVB. South Padre Island partnered with us last year for the Vuelta zone at the parade. This is the only parade in the world that has a Vuelta zone. Now it's an official Vuelta zone where our balloon handlers twirl the balloons as spectators chant Vuelta, Vuelta. And so this was a phenomenon that started here, and when we were in Williamsburg at a world conference in 2019, the helium balloon companies that were there said this is the only parade in the world where this happens. And so we decided to take it to another level, and last year South Padre Island came in as our official sponsor of the Vuelta Zone, and they are continuing to be a partner with us. And of course, Reliant Energy Company is another one of our key partners for the McAllen Holiday Parade, and L&F Distributors. So again, I want to thank them. I want to thank our host partners for the McAllen Holiday Parade, Dr. Gonzalez, the McAllen Independent School District, their staff, and their school board for their support. Doctor, thank you so much. We appreciate it. And look forward to continuing that relationship with you all. But I want to thank all of our staff. You know, there's a lot of work that goes behind producing this parade. Our staff starts working on the parade. In fact, we're already working now for our 10th anniversary parade in 2023. So even though we're working on this parade, we're also working for the 23 parade, trying to make sure that everything is lined up for that. So again, I want to thank all of our staff. I know that some of our staff is probably behind the float. Can we have some of our park staff? Where are you guys at? Well, they're hiding somewhere. But these are the guys that work very hard to make all of this possible. Certainly want to thank them. And again, our department heads, our assistant city managers, city commission and mayor. So here's part of our staff, two of our guys. I know there was more than them here, but all of our staff. And I'd like to call on Karina Jimenez, our parks deputy director, and Cindy Trevino to go ahead and tell us of the rest of the sponsors that we have for the parade. Thank you all very much.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Mr. Vera. As Mr. Vera said, we do definitely value all of our partners, and our team as a whole really takes a lot of pride and keeps top of mind that while these are partnerships that support the event and allow us to bring it to life the first weekend of December every year, they really are strong relationships and friendships that we've been able to build over the years, like with Susie and Dr. Pena here. You know, we couldn't do this if we didn't have that easy rapport between each other, and I think that we're just continue to hope to strengthen the relationships as we move forward with this wonderful event. So Cindy and I get the honor of recognizing all of the 2022 McAllen Holiday Parade presented by HEB and powered by Bert Ogden Auto Group Partners. Of course, Pena Eye Institute, HEB, McAllen International Airport,
South Padre Island,
Reliant,
Bert Ogden,
L&F Distributors Budweiser,
McAllen Independent School District,
McAllen International Bridge,
McAllen PUB,
McAllen Metro,
AMR,
South Texas Votech,
Mott's Building Material,
PepsiCo,
Winfield Communities,
South Texas College,
McDonald's,
Rise and Shine with Manny,
Valley AIDS Council,
Chick-fil-A,
JP Morgan Chase,
IBC,
Lax,
McAllen Chamber of Commerce,
Hermes,
Linebarger Attorney at Law,
AEP,
McAllen EDC,
Doña Lula,
Tres Lagos,
General Mills,
PNC Bank,
O'Reilly Auto Parts,
the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley,
McAllen Public Works,
Explore McAllen,
Plains Capital Bank,
KSA Engineers,
Cigna,
Taco Palenque,
Half Associates,
and Carollo Engineers. Again, thank you to all of our partners. We truly could not bring this event to life without you.
I'd also like to recognize somebody who has been working with us in close partnership with the city, done an excellent job for us. I'd like to thank him and his team. I'd like to thank Adan Garcia, Linda Garcia, and all of the staff at Pollux Castor Marketing.
Thank you indeed to all of our sponsors and to our media partners. Thank you so much for your support of the City of McAllen and the McAllen Holiday Parade presented by HEB. You help us to get that this wonderful parade out to our community as well. So thank you all for your support and for being here. We're not done yet. This is, of course, our special tailgating celebration at Peña Eye Institute. And with that is our very own RGB Borracho tailgaters with a very special cheer for us. So let's close out this amazing press conference with our Borracho tailgaters. Right afterwards, there's some breakfast tacos if you'd like to, if you haven't had breakfast yet, thanks to our partners here. So thank you all for being here, and we do have another press conference, but let's go Cowboys.
Morning, guys. Morning. Yeah, how'd y'all make it sound so loud? Nah. Well, guys, we're just gonna do a quick whose house rundown. Y'all remember that one from last year? Yes. Where I say whose house, y'all say Cowboys. We do it 3 times. Then how about them Cowboys? Some guys to say that back in those days too. Who was it?
You remember Rick? You remember Rick from last year?
Oh.
They were just slimmed down.
I shrunk. I shrunk. Nah. All right, guys. Whose house?
Cowboys!
Whose house?
Cowboys!
Whose house?
Cowboys!
How about them Cowboys? We'll replace the speakers.